Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again.
Hello.
We're about to depart on an adventure on the discovery of Mira. We will see every continent available on the next uh, 3-4 episodes. There will be an episode for each continent. Primordial already see, and we will start with Noctilum.
Shall we?
But before that, let's play the intro. So let's go. But right before that, Zers is at rank 9. It's about to change class. Let's see it. It's a rank 9 enforcer, and it's about to change to blast fencer. And when we arrive at rank 3 and get the Starfall Rondo, that's when we will change to Zers and play as him for as her for the rest of the game. But just before we depart for our great adventure, there's some things we can get right now because we already upgraded Mining Pro G2, because we already upgraded our mechanical field skill. Finally, there is one here. This one we can't for the moment is level 4, but this is the swimsuit if I'm not mistaken. uh, limited dive and body gear, yep. I don't know if I can show this on YouTube, so maybe not. Mining probe G2, that's fine. Now for the industrial district. Backtrack a little, and there's the last one right here. There's other treasures on New LA, but I don't think we can get them right now. And this is limited snorkel, limited swimsuit buttons. Oh, it's the mining probe G2. That's perfect. So let's depart in our adventure. Let's see the gamepad, and our first destination will be Noctilum. And for going there, oh, just before going there, we need to get a seaside, the one we couldn't get last time. Did I choose the good fast travel? Yes. So Elma, how much TP do you have? 2000. Okay, I may need 1000 more, like last time, but now it's easier to get. Easier. It's free, let's say, because we can only choose a monster, blood sacrifice, and that's it. We have max CP because we already had 2000, and blood sacrifice gives us 1000. Only to know, the next episodes will be massive. I don't know exactly how much time they will be, but they may be around 2 to 3 hours. I don't even know if I can upload videos this long on YouTube, or if I need to cut them. We'll see. And I'm not sure if I will upload them, because they may be boring for some people, but let's see. In each case, I'll explore, like I said. Again, to see this time I can survive, because I'm a little tired of dying. Run, Elmer, run! And once again, we can't jump. If we jump, we will fall. Because like I said last time, I don't think we were supposed to be able to come this way. Now, Shadowrunner isn't still available right now. We're finally getting this seaside. I think the last time I played this game, I have done the same thing. I have come here right away and I couldn't get. That's it, finally, an explored territory. So let's go to the gamepad and let's teleport, because it's from here that we'll enter Noctilum. But there's another thing that I wanted to see. Yep, right now we had 10,000 and right now we have 4,665 bits per click. And why? This is the booster probe. It boosts the effect of nearby probes by 150%, like I explained last time. I only wanted to show you. Now we can. Oh, that we go to Noctilum. That's not a problem. We'll use the few probes we have later. So let's go to gameplay. And that's the entrance for Noctilum. Noctilum is very beautiful. The first area of Noctilum is very different from Primordia. And now we have squad missions. We can get reward tickets, like I explained, and that's very good. So let's go. We won't do much fighting, but I still want to get Zers to gain some class points, so we'll still fight a little in some cases, but I want to fight monsters around our level, around 17. There's, if I'm not mistaken, is biology point, and if it's biology, like usually we should get battle points. Let's see, can we get it? Yes, perfect, is level 1 and it should give us battle points, I think. Let's see. Yep, 2 battle points. No, sorry, I don't want to fight you. Why you? You should be docile right now. To run. Sorry. Oh, in Noctilum there's something that is kinda boring. There's a lot of enemies that will appear from kind of nowhere. Smash! More battle points. Let's continue. There's another one up there, and it is a landmark too. So experience and battle points from not. Oh, did I already get it? That I was supposed to. Maybe I'm mistaken. Sorry. Smash, smash, smash again. And here in Noctilum, at least on the first area, there's a lot of biology points to get. And in this first area, I think they're almost always level 1. Smash again. Which is good for us, because we get battle points. Don't know exactly how much battle points Elm has to see if we can get Shadowrunner to rank 5. This is more vibrant. It's like a forest. If we can call this a forest. Smash again, and 2 battle points. And we're arriving at the first probe site. It's down there. Did I already pass it? Oh no. Ah, there it is. Mechanical level 1. And it has a seaside, but we can get it. Can we? Maybe. But we will let it go for now. Remember, when we start, before we start this adventure, our revenue for... Oh, let me go. Really? This risks to happen a lot, because we will bypass a lot of enemies. But I could have paid more attention. But let's continue. Let's go far. Try to hide.
Come on, you and me.
The turbo isn't a problem. There's a tyrant there. Ooh, there's a lot of sweets. Oh, there's a treasure there. I'm trying. As you can see on the upper right corner, we just got a treasure deed. This is something you get now that we have the online fixtures. When you get drops, you can give. You can sell, get the drop, or you can give, and we will have a screen, a window like that one when someone offers something, and we can just press minus, and we get a chance to get the item. Sometimes we can get good things from people who are farming specific equipments. Archaeological level 1, smash. Battle point, but that's very good. There's a grout there. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, melee attack up 3, not bad. Oh, there's a station. Very good. We can change the hour of the day to night, because it will be easier to explore. I don't know if we'll get something for this grout. Let's see. Apparently not. At least not now. But I don't want to explore the cave. That's better to explain. Sorry. We're always learning. Oh, let's change for nighttime, and for that 19 o'clock or 7 p.m. and it's night. And this should get things easier. And we will need a TP, so we need to start to collect a TP. We already get 1000, which is perfect. Now we will get it's not an accessory. A helmet, or at least it goes for the helmet equipment, and it's a very good one. One of the better ones that we can get in the wild, at least for now. And it's right here. Smash, 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 smash. Urbane Bunny Whiskers. Ground gear. Let's see who can. Who should I equip this? You have potential, you have potential, you have potential, you have potential up. Yeah, it's a bunny nose, but the important is the perk, Treasure Sensor 5. Like I explained, Treasure Sensor increased drop rate and drop quality. This one only by 5%, but that helps a lot already. Oh, let's see, minus? Oh. Why did it change for the... It wasn't a treasure tip? Oh, it was someone that joined our squad, sorry. Level 37. And you will get notifications for the people that are playing, achievements that they get, which shows that there's still a lot of people playing this game. Really, that's, for me, that's amazing. It's incredible. For me, that only shows that that they really can. They will gain money if they do the port of this game. They won't lose anything, especially with the success of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles HD. I really don't see a point for them to not port in this game. There are some things that may be difficult, apparently. Let's wait for Shadowrunner. That may there may be difficulties in the port. For example, they needed to convert every option that we only have access on the gamepad to the to be used without the gamepad. But exactly, I don't really see that being a problem, because the Breath of the Wild on the Wii U was the same thing. You wanna die? Oh my gosh, he has a death wish. Really? Oh, I got a new attack with Helma. Electric Surge. Back. And it hits 3 times. And if I'm not mistaken, he has increased damage from the back. But we have the skill background noise that gives us increased damage when using melee arts from behind, so we're already having bonuses. But I'm not sure if it's qualified as oh my gosh, the words don't come out today. As a melee art, it's connected to the dual swords. Oh, scenic view, which means we got more money. So right now we need to dive, because we need to go for that truck over there and go up there. The first time I entered that cave and ended it and searched for a way to go up there for how much long, I don't know. It's those kind of things that happens to you when you play a game for the first time, that after that you say, oh my god, oh my gosh, why the hell was I doing this? So the video was almost arriving at 20 minutes, and we are only at the beginning of Noctilum. I really don't know how big this video will be. Oh, those enemies are near our level, which is perfect. I wanted to try to separate them, but Zers and his attack got the aggro from the two, so doesn't matter. Concentrate fire. Primer. Slide. Trump. Oh yeah. Sorry. Lynn! You're there?
Get up and let's turn this thing around.
I wanted to try to kill this one without using the TPR right now. I need healing. That's why I'm using this. Oh, I killed the two of them. I don't know exactly how that happened, but okay. Overdrive surge, resistant to launch stagger, topple decoy. The topple decoy, decoy is oh, before that, this is what I'm saying. Let's give this one. Treasure deed, offer. Offer it. Oh, I offer that. Decoy is the an art that creates a kind of let's say it creates a double of you, and when you got attacked, you don't receive damage. You lose a decoy. That's very good. Then I think that there's only two arts that grants decoys, and both of them are tied to dual weapons. That is the weapons from which Elma uses. To tell the truth, I already have one of those one of those arts. Well, witches, art, Elma, Ghost Factory grants decoy. On the rank 1 it gives a decoy 1, which is only one decoy. But this that art there, it's a TP art. It gives decoy to the whole team. So while the decoy is active, you are invincible. So you can make everyone invincible with that skill. That's very strong. I really love that. And she has another skill that I still don't got it. That is Ghost Walker. That only gives decoy to the user. Ooh, another landmark. There will be a lot of these monsters that you'll find, and some of them are kind of in the land. Really? And they will come out when we approach. Oh, we will see that for sure. Why, Sewage? Why? Why do you have a death wish? That's why I used this attack right there, because I was able to attack the three of them at the same time. In single attack, I think Shadow Strike is stronger, but because Electric Surge is attacked 3 times, I will say it's better, especially because it hits its AoE, so every monster that's on the way gets damage, and Shadow Walk and Shadow Strike. Perfect. I was talking about you just before. They have a big defense, but that's kind of weak spot, so at least the ones that we can easier damage. You think there's hope, Lynn? Don't worry.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Side slash. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit fire time,
Electric surge. Furious slash.
And you're dead. HP this perk is very good. You regain HP. I'm not sure if it's only when you do damage, only when you receive damage, or if it's on the two cases. Now I am gonna activate Shadow Walker because Shadowrun because those plants are monsters and I don't have the patience to kill them right now. But we will kill a lot of them because we need one of their drops for some augments. But that's in the future. So it. Ooh, Zers, you're near level 10 and you we're almost at the point where you can change class. Oh my god, Zers really likes to get aggro from everyone. Let's kill him. I can gain TP rather quickly now. Why did I get expert enforcer? He still isn't at rank 10, or is? Oh yeah. Oh perfect. So Zers. Almost change class. And because of that, and we have Myrian into sync, we need to buy some equipment to Zers. Let's go to the administrative district. Teleport. So, okay, we're here. Let's go shopping. Ground gear, Zers, Psycho Launcher, what can we get? So, level 10, ranged attack up 2, equip, and Photon Saver! Yay! Melee attack up 10, melee attack up 2. It gives insectoid criticals up, which increase critical chance against insectoid enemies. And that's very cool. The only reason I'm still not using Zers right now is only has one art to attack, and this let's already change it. And let's level it up already for level 4, which is excellent. Next, I don't think I should already have something, but I don't think. Oh, I can finally. I'll have 1 Leon Bone board to create the first one. Yeah, those are from probe sites. But for the moment I only have one probe site that gives lion bone, and it can give, I think it's 3 different items. Invest everything. Unfortunately I don't have a weapon for Elma that has an empty slot. I don't think so. Oh, I have one. Even if it's lower. When changing this weapon, I'm losing 5 attack. I know it's a knife. Low. Let's see if we can buy a weapon with the slot. Round gear, Elma, dual sword. Okay, let's see what we got. If do we have any? Nope, we don't have any. But this one, at least it gives us more damage. It has more attack. It still has melee attack up to. So let's buy it. I have some money right now. And talking about weapons, Lynn, do you have something? You still have a level 1 weapon, but it gives you attack up to Thyroid Slayer. Thyroid Slayer is good to killing the Suids, but we don't need to buy that. Resist range insectoid criticals. It has more damage, so let's buy it. Sorry, Irina. What can we get for you? Ranged attack up 2, it's the same thing there. Thyroid Slayer, the damage is the same, so we won't change it. And the knife, the same thing, melee attack up 2, so same attack, same thing. Okay, let's continue our adventure. Let's return to Noctilum. Because we are only at the start of Noctilum. Let's go. Do you have TP? You have 2000. Okay.
As long as they're coming to us.
Another Suid with a death wish.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Oh, and this is, oh yes, it's a small one. But we got Ozers. Go! As soon as you get your second art,
It's time to attack.
I can change to you.
Move in and do some damage.
The reason why I love Galactic Knight is because their melee skills are multi-hit. As you can see with the Elma attack,
They're off guard.
the electric surge multi-hits are very good. The only problem with Galactic Knight is that his attacks are almost all single target. But we can work with that. Oh, got a skill with Elma. There's a treasure there. Don't remember what it is. Oh, we got an achievement, Luther. Wow. And we are almost at blade level 4. Perfect. Only mine. As you can see, now that we upgraded our mechanical field skill, we don't need to smash as much as before. It's way easier. If we find an archaeological or biological, we still have the same problem, so well, it's still better.
Come on. You and me.
Oh, a tyrant! by... we should be able to kill it. Oh, yes. Oh. Surge. Wow. Sorry. I wanted the boost damage from the ranged art, so I'm waiting to get my ranged art on, so I can use the TP art. Oh, we need to heal. Perfect. The game is starting to be kind of difficult. Let's see, let's surge. Almost. Yay! We did it! Something good. Melee attack up 2, max TP 2. That's actually not that bad. I will change the equipment between Elma and Zers after, but right now we can give it a little bit of more damage with melee up. Do I have one? For the right time here, what do we have? Yeah. So we won't see it because, like I said, they all have visualization equipment. We just got the blade. Let's get the... Is this a fast travel? Yes. So before we continue, let's upgrade our mechanical, because with that there's only a hand of probes that we can get, because there will be mechanical rank 5, but mechanical rank 5 all rank 5s of the field skills we acquire them differently. Eleanor,
Your blade level's gone up.
yeah, I know. Your newest bonus is right here. Room colors added. Wow, that's not what I want. It's a new set of color variants. Now you can beautifully coordinate the color of your walls and ceiling from one of the 18 new variations. Now to your bonus field skill, mechanical.
Hang in there.
Please come report to me when your blade level rises again. You know where to find me. I know. Let's continue our adventure. There. We will be passing another tyrant in a few moments, and other ones of those kind of turtle monsters that hiding. And for that, because I don't have patience to kill them right now, let's use Shadow Runner. Oh no, the tyrant is after. It's even better. Ah, there it is. Down there, level 15. Another monster with a death wish. And you're dead. Some of the parts of the equipment I don't even know exactly what they do. We will let the probes for after, because I really want to show you the difference in revenue and everything. To show you that even if we don't put probes, our revenues will increase. Dead.
Getting stronger.
Oh, Zer's leveled up.
What? They've seen us.
Okay, ain't seen yet. If you have a death wish, I will help you, because I'm a kind person. I like to help others. And in each case we need more plus points for Zers. Potential upgrades. I already have potential for almost everyone. Let's give it. It can help. It can help someone. You. It will take a little while to kill because of your resistances. Run, Elma, run! And we're past the 40-minute mark, and we are at the beginning. Oh gosh. Mining probe, let's go. Ooh, we got this squad member achievement. And we gain experience for discovering new places. There, those guys are only there for the moment. After we got the probe site, they will disappear. Don't worry. Up. Let's go. And because we want money, there's a new seaside that we will get just around about not exactly now, but it's right over there. Run, Melma, jump. And there's a tyrant there. Oh, you are bad news for me. After that I will teleport up there to the probe site that just got. There it is. Oh, there's something there. I don't know if it's good for us. Let's see. It's mechanical level 2. It's a mining probe G6. Perfect! Okay, let's continue. We already got the seaside, which means we get more money. Money, money, money! I may pause the recording in a few moments to, if I see some monster that is good to kill, to gain to around my level, so Zers can gain some plus points to get the next art. And there's another station here. Let's get maximum TP. Level 51. No. No, no, no.
Meet the woman who's gonna wreck your
Level 22? It's only you, maybe. Oh. Just down there. There.
I should heal up first.
Nice. Heal. Side. Side. Back. Ah, no! We got the side. Really? Why? Who aggroed the monkey? Who aggroed the monkey?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I'm talking about the kind of spider, not the the monkey. It will take some time to for us to be able to kill that monkey. You know what? I will pause the recording a little bit. I'll try to fight some of those spiders one-on-one. Level 21. It should help a little. Coming back in some. Let's see if I can kill one of them at least while recording right now.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Carnelian Skirple. Oh, the blue ones, I think they're easier. Concentrate fire. Why the hell there's another one?
My adrenaline's rising.
Let's see if at least I can get...
Move in and do some damage. Electric surge.
Should be able to kill one. At least. Oh, one. Nice. For the other one, I don't have so sure if we can get it. Irina is almost dead. Failed the soul voice challenge, so I didn't got the heal. Oh, wait. Why? Maybe? Go, guys! Whoa, I'm almost dead. Yay! We did it! I didn't. I wanted to see the equipment before, but let's see, because there was a dual guns level 27. Okay, like I said, I'll kill some of those monsters. Zers is almost at the end of level 1. When Zers get to rank 3, it will be much easier to kill those things. I'll show you. Coming back in a bit. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry, it took a little longer than I was expecting, but Zers right now is a beast. She acquired the art that I wanted. I got lucky with the equipment. As you can see, her melee attack right now is 248. Elma, before she was about 120 something, and you saw the damage that she was doing. What have I done? First of all, because I'm now at level 19, I was able to equip the two arms that I got that were at level 18, and as you can see, I upgraded them 5 times, so now I have melee attack up 9 on 2 of them. To see the difference from the one I had is 62 more power, more melee power, melee attack, sorry. I have a better photon saber. This one is melee attack up, but even if this one is level 3 and is weaker, it gives me arts gain TP. So each time I use art, I will gain a little PP. This is one of the problems of this class. It doesn't gain much PP. I got this Psycho Launcher with a slot, which I used to put a melee attack up 5 that I got. For upgrading the arms, I went to the first area of the game on that bridge where there was the suits, and I farmed their heads, exploding their heads to got the muscle suit, the item that I told you about. I'm not so sure about the name now. For skills, Xerx has Mighty Muscle at level 4, boosts melee attack by 55%. Beam Boost boosts beam damage by 14%, and our Photon Saber is beam. Is beam. I put this here. It's not for the moment, but it will come in handy later. Mechanical Slayer boosts damage to mechanoid enemies by 30%. Now let's go to the arts. She doesn't have much art, but don't worry. Starfall Blade, it hits 3 times and is at level 4. Starfall Rondo I already upgraded to level max. It hits 5 times, hits scaling 250, and when triggering a melee combo, we have increased damage. And if you wait for the secondary cooldown, as you can see, it's more 250 damage. I will show you in a moment. This one, Grant Electric Rest Up, is more like for soul voices, the ranged attack too, and this is the aura that we already got. Boss Beam Resistance, continues restore HP and nullifies terrain effects. I won't use those much. Another thing, while I was farming the suits, I got really lucky. I got 2 times this helmet, which give me treasure sensor too. So now I had equipped it to Elma and Irina, and with the 5 from Lynn, we got treasure sensor 9, which gives us 9% more drop rate and increase our drop quality, which is very good. And from now on, I need to pay attention to the equipment, even if it is weaker than the one I have. If it has slots available, it will be better, because I can create augments to increase Xerx's power even more. So right now, let me show you the difference. This is the enemy. Even one-on-one, it was kind of difficult. So let's see now.
Watch how a pro does it.
Engaging.
You won't be.
Lay down the fire for him.
Concentrate fire. I will wait for the secondary cooldown from the first one. The second one, it doesn't need. Right now, 1000, almost 2000 per attack. Now let's see if I wait for the secondary cooldown of Starfall Rondo. And I got a new arc.
Anybody that holds back has to tear off guard.
Don't worry, Irene, no one was gonna held back. Deals other damage to the inflict stun. That's very good. Wait, almost. There we go. 5335. As you can see, Xerx right now is a beast. I will still use Elma for the Shadow Runner when we need it. But let's continue. It's about to come to nightfall, which will be very helpful. And it passed the 50 minutes mark, hour mark. So right now we can deal with the monsters way stronger than us. There's another probe site right there. Now that I have the skills that I want for Xerx, it will be much quicker. If we got in a fight, and I don't need to fight that much right now. It's there. Set level 47. Like I said, I will use Elma sometimes. Like right now. For the Shadow Runner, I want to have sure that I don't have problems. Blood Sacrifice, Shadow Runner, and let's go. Perfect. And it's nighttime, it's even better. Let's return to Xerxes, because right now, from this point on, Xerxes will be my main controllable character. Treasure deed offered. Let's see what it is. Melia code drive. Okay. Now let's go for those data probes sites. Before I was stopping and fighting and something because I really wanted Xerxes to gain plus points as soon as possible, but right now it will be much easier because I will only be exploring and open the world as quickly as possible. That's what. Money, that's always good. The next data probe, I need to pay attention because even if I'm stronger. Oh, we got the treasure. The treasure deed. Even if I'm stronger, fighting level 40 monsters will kick my ass. Need to pay attention to those wasps because they're really annoying. And you see, those they have two symbols. The left one is they aggro movement, and the right one was saying that they will aggro. Oh, level 46. Are you kidding me? Not even close. That they will aggro by sound. Aggro. So for that, you know what we should do. Elma, you are in the front. Let's get some.
Get in close and land a blow.
Oh, we got a tick. We have my run and we have money, and we'll get the Shadow Runner on. This is the most annoying part, is the aggro monsters. Let's see if we can pass without losing Shadow Runner. Apparently we got lucky. Come here. For those that know this game, you should be asking, why am I exploring the world right now? The thing is, I want to open the world so I can fast travel whenever I want. It will help a lot during story mode, because I can just teleport to the destination. And more than that, I wanted to increase my renium and bits revenue, especially for the moment. Money, but my renium too. Probe G4. Why? Because money. You should know exactly why money will be important. It's not a spoiler because you already saw, and if we go to the shop, we can see that we can buy scales. So that's why those monsters are annoying. This is not all of them are plant, like you can see. It's the same monster. Some of them, when you pass, they will aggro, but not all, some of them are really flower. So let's say for or what the hell that is, and some of them will be monsters. And our money is increasing. Is in about we gain about a little more than 1,000 per click. We were at 15,500 around that before starting explore Noctilum. Right now we are, I just saw we are at 16,600, and we didn't got a lot of data probe sites found. We have a lot more to find. I was told some of them are monsters. Concentrate fire. But right now, I don't exactly have a problem with this. But you're dead.
Stretch. I got a workout from all that running.
This place is kind of annoying because of those little bugs or what the hell they are. I'm not exactly sure. The next data probe site is right there. Oh, just passed 1 hour. Now it should be a little quicker, so maybe we can do this in around 2 hours, a little bit less, I hope, because already 1 hour is a lot. So let's continue. There is another 2 on that side, but we will go there a little later. There's a treasure there. There's a station nearby too to change time, which will come in handy. And in a bit we will get for a place where we can farm money. Right now we can do that. We can do that right now, but it's not. Let's say. The result will won't be very good, at least for now. When we get a scale, it will be much quicker. I will be changing to Elma up there, because there will be some high level monsters on the way, and Shadowrunner again will come in handy. Not only now, it will come in handy a lot of times on the while we explore the world. I love this. Look at that. And there's so many places to find, really. Let's change to Elma for a bit. Go Elma.
Getting stronger.
Good arena, you just level up. Though it's not those level 18 monsters or 19, but there you see 46. There's a tyrant, 49. And there's another data probe there. So, how are we? How could we farm money? The thing is, like I already explained before that. Let's do some TP. Don't look this way. Like I explained it, this game has a feature that is very cool. It don't work for equipment, but for collectibles, the limit that you can have in your inventory is 99. And as soon as you reach 99, each time you win uh, you win more of that specific collectible item, not only collections that you find in the world. Can't go there. Sorry. Even with drops it works, it's the same thing. When you reach 99, they will be automatically sold. So, how do we farm money? You'll see in a bit, because you will understand very quickly how. But in that place there will be a lot of blue crystals to collect. And there's a lot of them concentrated. I don't even know how many. But it should be around 40 or 50 or even more than that. So, which means you can there you can respawn, because it's very easy to respawn in that place. We got lucky. It's very easy to respawn, so each time you respawn all the crystals will reappear, and you just need to get those crystals again and again and again and restart. But the thing is, right now we need to run. It's not efficient, because we don't our box. Well, that's it. We can only get one crystal at, let's say, at a time, because our character is very small. But the scale is way bigger, which means the place that we occupy on space is bigger, so we can get multiple crystals at the same time. You will see and understand exactly what I'm about to say. So for that we need to get Shadowrunner on, because those monsters, like you see, are level 41, 42. They are way too strong for us. And the reason why it's easier to respawn is that there's a data probe site in the cave. Don't worry with the tyrant, he won't attack you unless you attack him. And there's the data probe, and as you can see, there's a lot of collectibles here. And with the scale, you can spawn there, make a tour, get a lot, come here, respawn, and continue like that. It's very quickly. The most boring thing is be here for a moment to get all the collectibles to 99, and after that it's rinse and repeat. I will show you when we got the spell so you can see. And we get experience and everything. The only thing to note at that time is you saw those monsters, the Petraman, came out of the ground, and when you are on foot they won't aggro you, but when you will be on the scale they will aggro. But you can do this so quick that it won't have a problem. So just let's go teleport outside where we got before, because I don't want to pass the cave again. Let's change to Zeus, and I think for now for a while we won't change to Elma that much. I think it was most now, and we're near another data probe. Geronimo! Yippee! For those of you who play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, please let me know in the comments how you felt when you played this game and you discovered that you didn't have fall damage. Because for me, really, it was something very new. I love it, really. There it is, the next one. As for Zerst, the next skill that she will acquire is only when she become a Galactic Knight. The next melee art, I want to be more specific, because yes, you will still learn more arts on the in this class and more arts when she changes to Galactic Knight. But I was only talking about melee arts. There's a seaside area discovery that we passed. I forgot about it, but we won't go back there right now. There's a cave around here that is Discovery Point 2. I think it's he's down there.
Meet the woman who's gonna wreck your life.
Akamova, really? Oh, she's a mechanical enemy. So the mechanical slayer will help a lot. 30% more damage. And bye bye. 707. 7 falls is 760. And we get skill gear. This is skill gear. Oh, I was saying that we wouldn't use Elma much. No, we will change to Elma in a bit. There's a treasure here. A mining probe G6. A station to change time, which is very good. There is another treasure nearby, right around the corner. Let's get this station first. Is. This is not the way that we go, but there's a cave there that we can get. Because I remembered it in time, so it's good to go. It's right over there, so it's fine, people. This episode is massive, really. 1 hour and 13 minutes. Okay, let's teleport back there to the probe site that we just got. Let's change time and continue. That's so 23. I want 19. Night, and let's go. Go, go, go. There will be an enemy in front of us, but I think we will just kill it. It's a pooge.
This can't be good. I'm feeling pretty good. Look at this sitting duck.
Shadow strike.
This was only for the solar. I don't think we need the second cooldown. Now we don't need. Nope.
Nobody else is dying on my watch. I promise you that.
Go, go, go. There's a treasure up there near those guys. Let it. There's a lot of treasures around here. There's some of them that are up there. Those kind of plant or something, I don't know what that is. Smash smash. Mining probe G6. That's this is very good. We started to have some of them, which will be very helpful. Oh, it's only 20. We can go up there, kill that guy, get that treasure. They're aliens, so kill them.
The early bird smashes the
Now,
world.
my turn. Now, melee attack.
Didn't even need the secondary cooldown. Sell. It will be good to get money, so it's fine. Oh wait, this one is archaeological. And more battle points. There's another treasure, but this one is on the floor. It's kinda hidden. And this one we need to smash a lot. Go, go, go. 24. There's another treasure there. I was sure that no, over there, that's it. And I think there's one around here. I think that is that one in that direction. That is a research probe 5, or no, maybe not 5, but I think it's good. I think it's there. This is harmful water. As you can see, we're losing HP, but it doesn't matter much. This one is mechanical, a mining probe G8. After all this exploration, I can start to arrange a little the probes that I have to increase increase our resources even more. But I won't touch anything. I won't put anything unless I get a research probe, because to increase our money. Speaking of that, we already have. Let's go to the gamepad. We already have one around here. As you can see, you have a lot. This one, I don't think I go there. Those three we can get right now, so it doesn't matter. But there's one with the seaside around here. There's one. Let's put the research probe. Give us 1,000 more. We don't have the seaside, but it increased damage, so it's good. Let's go to the gameplay. Single camera. And another station. Unfortunately, it isn't a fast travel point. There will be a lot of fights right now, but I won't do any of it. Those of you who already played this game will know about this way. Now it's a talus that will pop from the ceiling. False tower. Let's try stun. Whoa! You almost killed me. Let's see if they can kill it. Elma, you're almost at 3000 TP. Get 3000 TP and revive me. Oh, they will lose.
Full shadow strike. Furious blast.
Go, Elma, almost!
Scream edge.
Seriously? Bad luck. So, we need to redo the way.
Meet
Why
the
did
woman
I-
who's gonna wreck your life.
Why did I press her to fight?
Furious
But now I want to kill it.
side slash. Meet the woman who's gonna wreck your life.
Seriously, another push with the death wish?
That was a stretch.
Excellent strategy.
Okay, let's continue. Let's return there. I really want to kill that tower right now. The problem is he got me really good at the beginning of the fight. That was the problem. I lost almost all HP. Well, it was one attack more and I died. As easy as that. Let's change the time. $19 again. Nice. Let's go because I really don't want. I really want to try to get to these under 2 hours. Run, Zers, run!
More. Didn't know I was so popular.
Hit and move.
I think there's another one
Watch
here.
out. Just one more hit.
2000. In one attack, it one shot Elma. Okay. Nice.
Getting stronger.
We arrive at our destination. Smash again. Money. Okay. We already got a lot of Noctilum. I'm happy. But I know. Under 2 hours. Maybe. Let's continue. If you have done this when we got the scale, it will be much quicker. But I really want this right now, especially Caldors. Again, I think I'm hearing those of you that are playing, that already played this game, asking, why the hell would I go to Caldors right now? Do I have a death wish or something? But as soon as I tell you why, I think you'll understand. It's because of Bugelium. Is that? It's it's where is the one? It's a probe resource that we gain very little each time. It takes a lot of time to get, and is the one that is almost used to all the end game augments. Not end game, the the advanced versions of each um, um, of each augment. And because you will create a lot of different augments by the end game for different builds and anything, for example potential, or I don't know if you look for treasure essential or arts, gain TP, extend overdrive, and a lot of those things. Oh, there's a research probe there that we want to get. Is it there? No? Yes, I think it's there. And I only go because if I'm not mistaken, is a research probe G5 or G6.
Blood sacrifice. Get in close and land a blow.
No, you want. I'm not sure if it's that one. Maybe it's not that one. That's not mechanical. I think he's a little bit in the direction that we will go now. No, it's not this one. Sorry. There's another probe site there. And the tree that we can get right now is up there. Can we get TP, Alma? Oh yes, of course. Let's wait for the secondary cooldown. At least you have TP in case I need it in a bit. Sorry.
Blood sacrifice. Get in close and land a blow.
There's another data probe site up here somewhere. I'll show you on the gamepad. As you can see, we are approaching. This one we should be able to get. Oh. Oh no, it's the first one that you can get. There are 4 of them. Sorry. What? Paprika, sloth, tequila, X-Zone. We can kill X-Zone right now. What I need. When you see the squad, the squad missions that they tell you to kill some kind of monsters, if you see a monster or that is listed there, they will have an S behind it. Oh, we're about to see right there, because the slot is one of them. Let's try to see if we can see his head. You see, there's the S above his level. Yeah, that's to say that he's one of the monsters that we can kill for the squad mission, for the squad. There isn't much left. I'm starting to be kinda happy. Maybe we can get this under 2 hours. We have 30 minutes. There's another... there it is. Hopefully there won't be any monsters here. I don't think so. This is a lot of exploration. The next continent will be Oblivia. The smaller episode of this epopee of Unveil the Unknown will be Caulders, because Caulders we won't explore much of it. Will be only at the kind of at the beginning, because the data sites that give the item that I want are at the beginning, most of them. So it's very good. That makes things a lot easier. That is a biology treasure. I don't think we can hit it right now. We're advancing. It took a lot of time at yeah, level 4. At the beginning of the Noctilum. Really, it really took a lot of time. It took almost what, 1 hour to get the beginning, and after that I was still fighting a little for Zeus. But right now things go much quicker. Oh, there's a lot of enemies there that I don't want to fight right now. And I don't want exactly to jump. Let's stay with Elma for the moment, because we are near the end. And like this we don't need to always change to Elma. Even if I don't think that there's still much to avoid right now. Till the end, mining pro G4. And right after this we'll go to New LA to get those Myranium out, because 13,000. Maybe we have items to create another melee up 5. Ah, I see that. You see that treasure over there? Is under us, and I think that is the one that has the research probe. Riku! Where is Sora? Sora is searching for you. Oh, you're not at Riku. Let's go down there. I think it's this one. I knew it was at the end, kind of the end. I think it's this one. I think it's research probe G5. No, it's a G2. Let's see, because let's go to the gamepad. I think there's another point with the seaside around here. This one. Let's put the research probe here. So that I will try to maximize this. Okay, we are at 20,000. So I think we need 2 more probe sites. Well, we've really come a long way. Don't you think, guys? What's that? Is this a cave? Which cave is this one? Oh, I already come here one time. I think it was on my last playthrough. I was searching for some new augments, and I think I went to that cave. I really didn't remember it was there. Run, Elmer, run! We are near the end. Oh, right here. Again. There's a trader over there. Let's gain more GP. Just in case. I don't think we need it for that one. We won't see us. Yep. And we need one more. Yeah. I don't want to fight you. We need a big jump, and we will be done with Noctilum for now. Yes, and we will be under 2 hours. That's amazing, really. I was thinking that it will take more. But at first I was thinking, oh, well, maybe I do one whole video for all the exploration. Really no, because if we're taking almost 2 hours only for Noctilum, let's just say that we may have needed around 5 hours? 6? No more. It should be maybe 6 to 7 hours. That's a lot. Why? How did you kill me? Why? I think I have never died doing that, going there. They aggro by sound, those kind of dinosaurs. Problem is the plant. Okay. So no, don't aggro right now. Let me advance a little more. You too. And right now, before the plant, let's get Shadow Runner on and go. Them flowers. Like I was saying, we'll need maybe 6 to 7 hours. That will be an extremely long video. This one already is. And let's jump. There's a new territory to found there, if I'm not mistaken. But right now, what I want is that. And we're done with Noctilum. Let's go to the administrative district. Oh my god, I said it first time this time. I'm so happy. One hour and 40 minutes. Wait, that's a lot, but okay. Let's put Zers in charge. let's see if we can create some of the augments. Engineer augments, weapon, start, melee attack up, and we can create one more. Perfect. So guys, let's end the episode here. I think it's enough. Don't you think?
Over here.
Bye guys, see you next time. Rest well. Zerth out.